Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Raul. Not the most accurate pass. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Let's a look and place it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
O'Reilly, and it's Albert Ferrer.
That was lovely, that.
Both sides exercising caution for now. Now it's Perez.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Quarter of an hour played. And this is Perez.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Jordan Henderson.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Haaland, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Haaland. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Okazaki. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Paul wins the duel this time. Zanetti receives it in a good position here. Great vision. And this ended up in no man's land. Haaland, he is onto this. Okazaki has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Look, that might have been telegraphed, but it's superb awareness.
And it's Kimmich. Jordan Henderson. De Paul. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And it's been hooked away.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Haaland. Well, played right into his path. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And Now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Searching pass is played there. And he cuts out the supply. Haaland. O'Reilly. Neatly clipped into space. Haaland! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Number
dorsal
3 coming up.
19 será reemplazado por el dorsal 7. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the most significant moment of the game. More than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And here's Haaland. Akanji deals with that comfortably. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Más destacadas de la primera parte.
Gets us going once more.
Suriname can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Girassi. Good play on the left-hand side here. That is good strength. That's tidy. And it's Zanetti. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Where it came from. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Now that shapes the shots. Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more...
Tries a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rafinha drives it in. Pepe with the clearance. Schlotterbeck is there, and he can get that clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
O'Reilly.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Suriname perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Asciende a 96.628
Well,
espectadores.
yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Can he get it through? Albert Ferrer. Can he get on the end of this? Jordan Henderson. Kimmich.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Albert Ferrer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tonali turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Pepe. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Will play through for the wide man. And they've got a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, Messi. El dorsal
Crosses
15,
it in here.
el dorsal
Skillfully cut
21.
out. He is so
Serán
at ease on the
sustituidos
ball.
por el dorsal 9,
Alaba.
el dorsal 10,
Alaba.
el
No, it's
dorsal
Okazaki.
4. Cambio de jugadores.
That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. Suriname have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. It's a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18,
Good
Javier
steal, he
Zanetti,
just read it.
será sustituido por
Tonali.
el dorsal 6,
Roberto Carlos. Kimmich. That pass isn't the best. Girassi on 2 now and looking for 3. Rafinha could move up a gear here. And that's a good ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Raul. And this is Okazaki. He's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Defending of the desperate variety.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Guirassy.
Habrá
Roberto
3 minutos de
Carlos.
descuento.
Very nicely done. Well, that is one way to stop him. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Okazaki running with intent. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Señoras y
stadium,
señores,
and the players on the
bienvenidos al
pitch are
partido de
raring to
hoy.
go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Alaba making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And here's Okazaki. And it's Kimmich. Alaba. Roberto Baggio! He's delivered all right! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Suriname are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pinches it off him. Rafinha. He's chosen to go back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Raul chasing after it. And it's Messi. Oh, it's Van Basten. And that is a little undercooked. Best. Robson. Oh, that's fabulous. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Raul. Kimmich. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. He won't be happy with that one. And it's quick to return it. And this is Raul. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Suriname with the corner, there first. And that has been cleared. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Henderson. Well, now it's a... And he's following up! And he's there to belt it away. Alaba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Best. Lovely pass, but... And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. In he goes again! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
it's Rafinha. Now it's Kimmich. Rafinha. Now that's well seen too. Okazaki is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Best. Messi. Timber deals with that comfortably. Roberto Baggio. That's been cut out, well played. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a little off target. Now it's Messi.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Okazaki. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. And it's Kimmich. And here's Okazaki. Gilberto Silva. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Se está realizando un cambio.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Suriname clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Where it came from. Alaba. Suriname come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Nicely weighted ball. Foot in. Great vision. Real chance! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Okazaki. Oh, easy pickings there. Pullet. Another chance from a corner. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's a good ball out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That has not gone well. Almost an hour gone. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Takes a shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Messi!
keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Suriname are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Nice interception, well timed. Alaba. Now it's Kimmich. And this is Van Basten. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Alaba gets on his bike and on the move. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Van Basten. That pass has been well intercepted. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Best. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Best. Baresi, the man synonymous with solidity. Lovely, now then. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. There's the shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Now it's Perez. He's had it taken off him. Gilberto Silva. Best, given the lift of his goal. And he's quick to return it. Oh, that was vital. And he welcomes it in. No way through. Oh, he's having a go! And that's another fine save. This is their second corner of the game. Henderson is there to clear. Oh, shooting chance! Suriname are looking to go forward now. And that pass just didn't quite work. He's going to be disappointed with that. Quality ball.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And Basten is onto this. Couldn't squeeze it through. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And that's it. Suriname played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the
Hello,
next 2
everybody,
hours,
and
it might
welcome
not
to
feel like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of
Suriname
noise and energy.
against
This
Portugal.
certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Mehdi Benatia, a near certain selection, a stalwart at both club and international level.
Well, he has the look of someone that no matter what questions are asked of him by the opposition attacks, he will have all the answers.
And so what are those standout qualities?
Well, I think his size and athleticism means it's very hard to get at him in the air. And while he's not that tenacious or aggressive, he certainly isn't rash. He's very confident, he's very composed on the ball too. So in short, he's a very well-rounded player, I would say.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, they could be caught out here. Okazaki. And here's Messi. De Paul. Chance for a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kimmich. Oh, good spread. And he's quick to return it. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice sequence of passes, this. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
It's Okazaki! Superb from Okazaki! A finish right from the top draw. The first significant strike.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passing nice and neat. Kimmich. Portugal have it back and can go again. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played out wide. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Messi conjures time and space where few can. Dembele! And no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Kimmich. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dembele. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Rafinha. You can run onto that. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Suriname certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Alaba. Alaba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And the net shot. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's come loose. And that's a good ball. And that's been intercepted. He read... He's having a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Suriname with the corner. They're first. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Some really good ball movement. Dembele is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Akanji makes the interception. Rafinha. Now it's Dani Olmo. And this is Okazaki. Over to the right flank. Bruno Fernandes. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. Bruno Fernandes. We expected
There
better,
will
and
be
so
1
did he.
minute added time.
Okazaki. That's a shade optimistic. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in. Oh, good take in a good area. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please turn your attention
Any
to the
thoughts on all
screen
this
for
so far, Jim?
information provided by
I
the
think we
local
got a good
police.
indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. And it's Messi. Raul calmly anticipates. Alaba. Rafinha. Alaba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, and he shoots! It's a goal! Into the lead once more!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Suriname have their lead. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's got a sight of goal, and the shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's Vitinha. Nemecha. Oh, what a ball! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Only partially clear. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bruno Fernandes. Kimmich. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Okazaki. He's picked his way through. It's Okazaki! Suriname have their second corner now. Nemecha can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Dembele, he's found a way through. And it's Vitinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Okazaki. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. And he's in on chance! De Paul is the team's great visionary. Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rafinha. And here's Okazaki. Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Suriname clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Benatia. Half an hour gone in the second half. Okazaki. Picked out brilliantly.
Suriname clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bruno Fernandes. Shot, surely! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And claimed it back swiftly. Lovely. Del Piero! So close to drawing level.
Well, at least it's earned them a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Now it's Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a key interception. Cruyff. 5 minutes left on the clock. Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the run. Now it's Kimmich. Can he get it
3
through?
minutes added time.
Benatia. Cruyff. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, just skips past his man. Raul.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Cruyff. And this is from Mario. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. They have stolen level at the last. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart.